All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome back. This is Siren Song Gaming. I'm coming back with you on our 100 Days playlist here. So when we left off last, we were in the hunting lodge here. Give me just a second. There we go. So we left off at the hunting lodge here, and we were looking to go ahead and make some stuff today. So since we stopped, didn't do a whole lot. I did harvest up the ptarmigan that we had. I was able to catch a second one, so now we have 4 pieces. And then there was a deer carcass outside that I pulled apart. The rabbit we had must have been one that was eaten by, or partially eaten by a wolf. A lot quicker than I thought, because I thought we knocked that wolf off of the carcass right away, but I guess not. So we only got like half a piece of rabbit. But we can still cook that up for the rabbit cakes. I think we have the stuff to make it. And I knocked up a bunch of boxes in here, so we have some firewood as well. There's really not a whole lot I can do on my end to turn up the volume. My personal volume, it's just because I'm on a headset and not an actual microphone. Let me see what I can do. Um, mm, I'll look into it later. Oh, I know why. It's using my. That should be better. It was using my webcam instead of um, my mic. Let me see if I can just unplug it. No, I'd rather you say something about it, because I want to know if it's that bad. So, um, my wife uses the webcam when she does her telehealth visits, so that's easy to fix. All right, that should be better. Okay. Oh yeah, that's much better. Wow. Okay. Because otherwise I'm turned up to the max here. Cool. Anywho, so we're back. Here's what we're gonna do. So we do have a slight cabin fever risk, but that's fine because we have all the stuff to make the Briar. Where is it? Listen, Briar House pie, and that's supposed to help with our cabin fever risk anyway. So we'll get started, get some things made, and go from there. It's funny, we are kind of inadvertently doing the same thing as one of the other streamers that I watch, and it just ends up being that the timing is funny. But I need to make more water, I think. Am I out of water? I must be out of water. Okay, we'll make some water then. We'll get a fire started on the stove here. We'll make some broth. We'll make some water. And we'll go from there. Should be good. Yeah, I'm not sure why it defaults to my webcam. I think it did it on my fishing video too. I may want to re-record that fishing video. It is a little bit low, and I think it was a little bit boring in my opinion. So I might go back in, and when I get the data on the, I want to go back, and someone had made a suggestion. JS had made a suggestion that maybe the weight was different. Oh God, stop. Maybe the weight was different between. Do we not have a pot on us? We should. No. Okay, so it wasn't giving us the option to place it. Weird. That there might be a difference in the weights using the lures. If you guys watched that video at all, if you haven't, I would go take a look at it. Not just because it's my video, but I put a lot of work into that video, and it's actually, you know, in my opinion, very helpful. Information, it was stuff that I was excited to learn about, but just about the new fishing systems, what lures do what, if things are worth using, you know, all that kind of fun stuff. So it was a fun video to make, so I'm hoping it'll be worthwhile to watch. So course it's gonna get dark as soon as we start cooking. Alright. I'm gonna make water for now. Because I think this stuff takes a lot of water. And then of course it's gonna get dark. Oh, we lost our well-fed mammals. Oh well. Yeah, micro harvesting, it seems like it's funny because it's something that you don't feel like you need somebody to teach you about, but it is really helpful to have somebody teach you about it. So, we're hungry. What can we make to eat? Um, let's make a venison pie. We have venison. Oh God, can't see anything. Actually, let's do a ptarmigan pie because we have a lot of ptarmigan. So let's how much time do we have left on that? That should be enough. Just because I wasn't paying attention to what time it was, we'll make the ptarmigan pie and then we'll go to sleep. What am I missing? Oh, I don't have enough. I don't want to use all of it for that. How much do we need for the briar? Stop picking it up. So the briar house pie we need... Oh, we have more than enough venison for that, so we can make a venison pie. Okay. If I can find it. Wasn't there a venison hand pie? Right? Okay, let's see, am I going crazy? It's one of those things, every time I look at this message, Stormwalker, it makes me think of something else. It's like one of those things that, like, no, you don't think you have to teach somebody how to do. But unless you actually sit down and do it, it's kind of a weird concept. Like, yeah, you just, like, micro the meat. And it's like, yeah, okay, well, what does that mean? So it's always the people that are like, yeah, you just do this. And it's like, okay, well, what is that actually? What am I just doing? So until you actually do it, it's a little bit of a hard concept sometimes. All right, we will keep the other ones. That should be enough to get us to sleep tonight. I'll eat these 2 cattails. Where's my bedroll? Is it on the floor somewhere? Oh no, it's a bare bedroll, that's right. So the bare bedrolls, guys, if you didn't notice, I know I talked about it last video, the bare bedrolls aren't coming up on the wheel. They should be here and it's not. So don't be like me and panic when you see your bedroll's gone. And this will be about an hour-long live stream. I can't go too much longer just because it is my lunch break. But I just thought I wanted to stream this morning, but my wife was up pretty early and was at my desk, and she asked me to spend a few minutes with her before she went to work, so I did that instead of streaming this morning. So I'm glad. I was gonna put it up last night that I was gonna stream this morning, but I have a sneaking suspicion that because she was up so early, she's gonna be asleep early tonight. So maybe we'll do a late night stream if we want to. Otherwise, maybe I'll work on that. I want to work on the freshwater fishing version of the video that's already up soon. So, yeah, the hand pies are definitely one of my favorite recipes now. I didn't realize how much the coastal recipe does now too, the coastal fish. So that's one that we're gonna go get next, I think, because it's a lot less ingredients than the Briar House pie. It's just potatoes and fish. So we're gonna go, that kind of made that decision for me. We're gonna go to Mystery Lake and then to Coastal next. Because I don't know if I think we went to Coastal, but I don't think we I think we need to go to Desolation Point. I don't think we ever went to Desolation Point on this account. So we'll swing down that way. We will get the fish cakes. We'll do a little bit of fishing. We'll make the fish cakes. I get my plays mixed up because between what I have right now is I have the character that I'm using for fishing because it was my solo character, but I got frostbite ×4 on that character, so we're not using it anymore. Use this coal too, because we're gonna be cooking for a minute. Okay, let's make. Ooh, we could make the camber flight porridge. Let's do one of those because they're short. Um, Lost my train of thought again. Really do have a squirrel brain. We can go get the fish cakes. We can do a little bit of fishing. I want to go loot Desolation Point. We can go look at the Riken. Maybe we'll make some arrow tips while we're there. Um, because I think I left all my arrow tips up in the... Nah, maybe we won't, because we don't need to. Trying to think of what the best way to go about this would be. Hmm. Oh, we don't have enough rabbit. I need to go ping another rabbit. Shoot. Alright, let's take that. We're gonna drop all this stuff here for a second. We're gonna go grab a rabbit from outside. But unless you guys are opposed to it, we'll go to Coastal, we'll do all that stuff, we'll get that recipe there. I'll show you where it is. It's really easy to find. And then we will probably turn around and try to go... We don't have the Milton recipe either. Maybe we'll go to Milton. We'll grab the one in Milton. Because I don't know that we've been to Milton yet. I have to look. I'll have to look through our journal and see where we've been. So I stop having this conversation with myself every day. I just want to I want to go and get all of the recipes is what I would like to do. What I should do is look and see where I should pull up one of the maps that shows where all of the caches spawn, the bunkers. Because one of the recipes is in a bunker. There's one in Hush River Valley we'll need to go get. There's one in Bleak Inlet. And I want the bunker that has the new pistol in it, because apparently that's really cool. So my primary objective with this playlist right now is to find all the new stuff and show it off for you guys. So you can find it. I need to find a couple rabbits. So that way we can play with the new stuff. You can see it. We can compare it. We can kind of do all that stuff. And then the other playlist, whenever you guys get bored of that one, we can stop playing it or we can keep playing it. Whatever you guys decide you want to do on that one. To be honest with you, it feels a little bit redundant, but I don't mind doing both if you guys really liked one character or the other. I just need to know what the preference is. When I set up the voting, I was expecting everybody to be like, nope, just go back to the 100 days. And when I went back again, when I did the second poll, people were like, no, we liked the new comfort one. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll do whichever. So just keep me posted on what you guys like. I don't mind going back and forth. We'll probably get more done if we just stick with one, but it's certainly up to you. There's a lot of food in Milton. That's why we went there first for the new playlist, is because there is so much food there, but we haven't even pushed out of Milton yet in that one. So part of me says to keep that one just to show you guys how to get the technical backpack again. We did it on this playlist before, but I am happy to show you again. This is where all the wolves came to die. There's 2 dead wolves here. One of the things that was happening off camera was I was getting jumped by wolves because I was carrying meat. So there's one and there's the other one. Side by side. Reunited, I guess. But we'll see what you guys think about the comfort playlist. I'm happy to keep going with it since we do have a couple of the recipes there. But we currently don't need to go to the airfield on this one again. And that's kind of one of the things I'm not too excited to go do on the new one. But I really am happy to do whatever you guys want. This is as much of your show as it is mine. So I hate to keep putting the same poll up again, but I'll put another one up and see what you guys think. Or where you would like me to wrap up the comfort playlist. I can keep that one just in case we die in this one. I'm really hoping we don't. I would like to see how far we can get in this one. But I also feel like we're doing double work here as well. So that's where I'm stuck. Where did that rabbit go? It's just right here. There he is. Oh, I scared him. This feels like such a waste because we have that fire running. Any other time. Yeah, we can do that. Like I said, I'm happy to do whatever. We did it on this playlist, but I can do it again. I don't mind doing it. It's good practice for me. So. Oh, come on. Okay, now we can make some briar house pie. Let's get back before we attract some puppy dogs. Looks like it's about the blizzard, so we're gonna have to take all of our clothes off when we get in, probably. I don't want to get frostbite on this character. The frostbite mechanics, if you guys don't know, are really rough now. I think what I've learned in my other playlist is when your clothes get wet, the best way to dry them off, and this is the way I think it was supposed to be before, is actually to take them off and throw them on the ground in front of the fire. It seems like your clothes either don't dry or they don't dry nearly as quickly if you're wearing them, which would make sense because it's harder to dry clothes when they're against wet clothes, but it used to be kind of a non-talking point before because it would be about the same length of time. I'd argue now that as soon as I put clothing on the ground in my fishing hut on my solo play, it started drying off immediately, but I could not get it to dry on my person. And I had been standing in front of the fire, like cooking water and stuff, so it would have been at least an hour or two that I had stood there and it wasn't drying. But I think when I threw it on the ground, and this is all I think, I didn't take notes or, what have you. Somebody else correct me if I'm wrong, but it didn't seem like I was drying hardly at all. I didn't look at exact percentages to see if it was drying at all, but just make sure you keep an eye on that for yourselves. So now we can go ahead. We should have the stuff to make broth. Oh, is our salt no good? Is that a thing? Oh, we do have salt. I don't know why it's saying it's 0%. Alright, let's get this broth started. Okay. Cook. So now we can make broth. I don't know why it's saying 0%. So we have ptarmigan, we have water, we have salt. It's going to take 39 minutes to make. Let's cook it. We'll see how much broth we get off of this. I'm hoping it's 4 servings like when you find it on the ground. Okay, let's harvest this meat real quick. I don't really care about the rest of the rabbit. And we'll go everywhere again, even if we already went. So we haven't gone to the ammo bench at Black Rock yet either, so we can go there. I don't mind. Oh, do we not have enough ptarmigan now? Okay, well, alright, maybe we'll hope a ptarmigan spawns outside then, but I guess I didn't realize how much ptarmigan does the broth need? We have... Oh. Okay, well, alright, so, for the future, that stinks. So we don't have enough ptarmigan now to make the briar house pie. I think it sounds like it's storming outside. Yeah. There were ptarmigan that were spawning right on the other side of those cars, so maybe we can look and see if they spawn there in the morning. Yeah, I'm a negotiator. I do debt negotiations. So we had a meeting earlier at the last minute. We've been having issues with one of our simulators. We used to simulate the accounts that we have. It's just not been cooperating, has been the problem. So they figured out part of what the problem was, and they kind of explained to us why it was doing what it was doing, but Um, does that only give you, so all of that work only gives you, oh no, 1 cup is 4 servings. Okay. How much does it take per serving? That's why. So the broth takes 2.2 pounds of ptarmigan. Okay. So we probably should have made the... Well, that sucks. Okay. So yeah. So in the future, that broken up words, what that was supposed to say was, with the broth uses 2.2 pounds or 1 kilogram of ptarmigan. So the 2 birds that we had gave us a little bit more than that, but then we didn't have enough ptarmigan left to make the Briar House pie as well, because that takes basically a kilogram, or I'm sorry, half a kilogram of ptarmigan, or 1.1 pounds. So we're short on the ptarmigan. So maybe after the storm, we can run out and see if we can get another ptarmigan, if it's spawned here still. I'm gonna hold off on making any pancakes until we go to Milton. There is a recipe for what's the word? There's a recipe for a special pancake recipe in Milton that we can make that has God, my brain is not working today. I'm so sorry, guys. It has peaches in it. They're called Lily's pancakes, and I'm curious to see what's actually in them. Having a bad brain day, guys. Alright, we're not going to use that rabbit because we barely have enough rabbit to make the Briar House stew, or the pie. 1 pound. Oh no, we have plenty. Why was it reading like that? No, we have plenty. Never mind. I'm having a day today. It's Friday. I got Friday brain. Cook. What else am I missing? Nothing? There it is. That. Goodness. Alright, so since we made those, I'm going to eat this. I just need the calories right now. It's a little bit of a waste, but we're just going to eat them. Take that. Oh, we burnt our porridge. Oh no. No, we probably don't have enough to make more. Okay. Alright. That's fine. Can make regular porridge. We'll make a set of that. Yeah, the Lily's pancakes, Stormwalkers, what I was talking about. They're cool. The only recipes we found so far, the ones that are new, are the Camber Flight porridge. This is the one that came from the airfield. And then for these, we have the Briar House pie, which came from here. It was in the basement. So we did find that. So we'll go back and find more stuff. What time is it? We got time. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. So wait for this to cook. Take that. We still have 4 hours left on the stove. Let's make... Sure, let's make some acorn bannock. Stuff we can carry with us. That's 300 calories, 312. This is 250. Sure, we have acorns. We'll make another set of the acorns. We do need to keep some of the acorns for the pancakes, because Lily's pancakes are actually acorn pancakes with peaches. We can make rabbit stew now. That's nice. Let's do that. Yeah, I think it spawns in a few different places. I found it, so in somebody else's play, they found it behind the picture in Grandmother's house. I actually found it upstairs in the cupboard. And I was trying to like force the game to spawn it somewhere else, and I spawned like 3 or 4 times and ran a grandmother's house. Um, and it was always in the same spot for me, so I couldn't get it to put it in the second spot, which was kind of frustrating. Um, but I'm gonna try to keep doing it. I would like to try to get a video out of all of the different spawn points for each of the recipes. But it wasn't really working in my favor, so we'll try it again later, but I'm not a quitter, but we'll figure it out. Where's that rabbit body? Might as well. Am I carrying it? No.
Getting a bit thirsty.
Behind the table leg in the kitchen for you. That's an odd spot. Yeah, I haven't seen it there either. Huh. That's what I mean. So, like, I'd like to just keep, like, by my logic, I would say if we keep respawning, it should put it in a different spot, but it didn't do that for me. Put it in the same spot every time. So I'll just keep trying, maybe, on a solo play. I was just trying to get as many of the spawns in there as possible, so we had a kind of an all-inclusive video. Okay, we'll eat this now, because it's going to make us sleepy anyway. Is that all of it? Yeah? Okay, cool. That filled us up. Just about. Let's put these outside in the snow so they don't rot. Apparently with the hand pies, and I'm assuming any of the meat pies, if if they go bad, they smell really bad and they bring predators to you. I'm assuming they smell like rotten meat. So try to keep them as fresh as you can. Well, yeah, that's what I thought too, regarding the randomizing it. I thought it would do that, like it would randomize it. So I started completely new saves, and I just kept spawning in Milton and running to Grandmother's house, and they were still, like it was still all in the same spot. And I was like, that's really weird. So I think I just got really unlucky, probably. Um, be my guess. I'm not really sure what else to make of it, but do we have any books we can read? Probably not. I think I threw them all down when we left, so I didn't have to carry the weight. We don't need this. We don't need tinder anymore. These sticks can stay here. Drop a few of them. In the morning, I want to pop my head out and see if there's any ptarmigan. Yeah, I mean, I would imagine you could always eat them, the hand pies. I just don't know if they'll make you sick. Like if there's, I would say you know how the other foods have a percentage that they'll make you sick. We can see though. Some of this at this point is conjecture because I haven't gotten to do these things myself yet. So until I physically do it, it's kind of whatever everybody else says still. Like getting to level 5 cooking, like you don't realize it's one of those things that you're like, yeah, it's fine, whatever, but until you can't eat food that you pick up, it feels like a big deal when you pick something up and you're like, yes, I finally found food. And then you pick it up and it's like 12% condition and it's like, well, I probably shouldn't eat that. That's probably not good for me to eat. And I've had that happen a few times where it's like, I'm really hungry and you just take the shot anyway, but if you can't afford the condition loss, it's still storming outside. God, a long blizzard. Oh, that's cool. So you've eaten a bunch of them. I wonder if that's intentional or not. I would think you would get food poisoning. It's still blizzarding outside. Dear God. Give it a rest. I just want to go knock a ptarmigan out. Is that so bad? Ugh. Did you guys hear that? The drawer opening sound? That was the wrong audio cue for that door. Seriously. Oh, we got cabin fever now. I think it means we have to wait outside now. There we go. Okay. It means we can't sleep inside anymore. Guess we're sleeping in a car tonight. So the last two times my ptarmigan were right here. They're not here now. Now we really need to find one. Otherwise we're gonna have to... I guess we could just take all of our stuff down to the shed. Just leave here for now. Leave all the pelts to cure. Trying to see if I see any specks in the snow moving. No. Okay, we're gonna have to do that because we have to sleep outside now. So it's probably similar to what you do on Xbox. So it's not going to show up as well because I don't have a bare bedroll. But you would pull up your wheel. On Xbox, there was a button you could use to do that. I don't remember which button it was now. But pull up the wheel, go to Campcraft, and you would just hit your bedroll here and see how it says rest. We would just rest in this car for an hour. And that would let you rest. Why is there a cooking pot option? That's weird. So that's how you sleep in a car. It's pretty simple. Take our pies with us. Alright, let's take anything we think we need down bottom. We're gonna take the raw meat. If I have to shoot my way out, I'll just do it. What else do we have here? Anything worth taking? Probably not. How much? I mean, we stink. Let's just take these. Take it. Where are the hides? Did I pick up the hides too? I had rabbit hides. I'm not seeing them. Okay, we're just going. You know, it's some of those things you just don't realize in this game. Definitely don't feel like a noob about it. It's better that you ask. There they are, blending in with the carpet. 'Cause I mean, I catch myself doing dumb stuff all the time. It was like I was talking about in the live stream this morning. I almost don't give myself the permission, if you will, to make a mistake because it makes me nervous when, like, it makes me feel bad to make a mistake with you guys. So like when you catch me like stammering and stuff like that, I get to a point where I try so hard to get myself to reset back to zero so that whatever I'm saying makes sense, that it actually messes me up more. Like I actually stutter when I get nervous. I don't know if you've noticed that. It's not as bad as some people stutter, but it's bad enough that it annoys me. So like it's hard for me sometimes to give myself the permission to be able to be not perfect because there's a lot of critics on the internet. So even though I know that like I don't have to answer to anybody but myself, well, my wife, but it's weird. Psychology is weird. So sometimes just being able to like just get past the point where you ask the question is hard. So this is always a safe place to ask questions, I guess is what I'm trying to say. If I don't know the answer, I'll try to find it for you, but don't be, don't ever, and I don't care what part of your life you're talking about, don't ever be afraid to ask questions. As long as you're asking it to the right people, then, you shouldn't, you should try hard not to be nervous about it, I guess I should say. So, my heart to heart, 2 seconds. But if we were smart and we had a rope, we could just volley down the rope there. Why don't we eat, actually? We don't have a bonus? No. We're gonna eat one of these hand pies. Um, Instead of struggling with the weight. Yeah, I mean, I've never been diagnosed ADD or ADHD, but just the way other people describe how their brain works, I think I do have ADD or maybe even ADHD, just the way my brain works too. Um, I also have some dyslexia, so um, but I work with numbers, so clearly that doesn't stop me. I mean, I work all day negotiating accounts, so and I'll tell people when I make a mistake, I'll laugh about it and be like, "Damn, there goes that dyslexia again." Most people will just laugh. You know, I've gotten to the point where if I laugh at my faults, people tend to laugh with me, not at me. I think I don't know, but I'm also secure enough with me that I know that even if people aren't okay with me, I'm okay with me. So the people that matter are okay with me. So, but it took many years to get there. So it's a good time. Um, it did. It took me a long time to just kind of accept myself. So, because I was a nerd in high school, I was a band kid. Um, so self confidence has never been something for me. So, oh, wow. All right. Yeah, I mean that's exactly Stormwalker. I was a band kid in high school, so I love music. Music's one of the things that keeps me calm. When I get overstimulated, that's what I need. With me, I got promoted at work recently. With me getting the new promotion, I have a new boss, and it's a lot of new tasks I need to learn that I didn't have to learn before. And I was so frustrated by the time I got done the end of the day on, I think it was Wednesday, because I was home, that I like cooked dinner with my headphones in, blasting like 3 Days Grace music because I just needed to sit down and only hear one thing. So I I'm learning things about myself. I don't go to therapy. I probably should. I'm learning a lot about myself as an adult that like I'm letting myself realize that like it's okay to be a little bit messed up. Um, so I used to, you get really, really, what's the word, protective, I guess, over those things that are wrong with you. But now I'm just like, yep, that's me. I do it. That's something I do. Hey, Bella, welcome. Don't be sorry you're late. I put the live stream up last minute and then I moved it. So get to hang out for a little bit with us still. But it's a big thing, mental health. So I'll always scream about it. It's important. So I was hoping to hear some stupid chickens as we walked back, but I don't think that's going to be the case. And it's funny. I always joke and say I have ADD because at this point I'm like 90% sure that I do. But perfect example of the other day I went to um, I really shouldn't be wasting the rifle bullets on this, but that's okay. This is where we were standing when he first charged. Anywho, we have too much meat on us. We need to move a little faster. We're gonna cheat and tuck in back here. I think we're getting a little bit low on rifle ammo. At least on the one playlist I was. Um, there we go. Woofda. Anywho, cool. All right, let's get back up here. But so the one day I went and whatever we were watching on TV was just not working for me. I just like couldn't stay focused on it. I have a really hard time watching TV for long periods of time. Like I need to be doing something or I get distracted. Um, so when I like got up to like do the dishes real quick and then I started doing six other things and then I finished all the things I was doing, I got back out to Kat and she was like, my wife, and she was like, "Where did you go?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't know. I just started cleaning a bunch of shit." And she like walked out there and she was like, "Oh." Well, she had fallen asleep on the couch, so we typically do most of our cleaning on the weekends, just because we have more time on the weekends. So Saturday rolls around and she's like, "Yeah, we have to do this, 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 and this." And I was like, "No, babe, I said I did all that already." And she was like, "Wait, you did all of it?" And I was like, "Yeah, when you were sleeping on the ground." So she looked at me like I was insane, but I just had gotten all the stuff done. But it was like I did one thing, and then I was like, "Oh, I could do this." Like I think I had gotten up to get a drink. If I remember correctly, I had gotten up to get a drink, and then I got to the sink because my glasses are right above the sink. Like I have a cabinet right above it. And I was like, "Oh, these dishes are dirty." So I did all the dishes, and then I got annoyed because I was stepping on dirt because we have dogs, and the dogs are bringing in a lot of dirt. So then I started sweeping up all of the dirt, and then I mopped. And then I was done with all that, and I mopped my way back out to the dining room. And then I sat down again, and I was like, "Oh crap, I didn't get my drink." So I got up again, and then went and got my drink finally. But I had cleaned a bunch um, I just had kept finding stuff that I could be doing, so I did it. But that's kind of how my brain works, I've noticed. But that's why I think maybe ADD, not ADHD, because I can complete tasks. I just usually get distracted somewhere along the way. I eventually finish them, but I don't know. I mean, I'm not bad enough that I think I need to be medicated for it anyway, so it doesn't particularly matter to me, but it's funny. That's just, I joke about it with my wife, and she's like, haha, ADHD life. Because she gets it. She sees it when I do it. She just kind of laughs now, I think. But we have cabin fever, so we have to sleep out here tonight. I might, now that we are not really stinky, I don't think we have any stink left on us. No. Where did we drop our hand pies at? Oh, right here. Okay, we'll keep these here. Get them off the floor, make it more sanitary. Eh. Let me go see if we can't find another ptarmigan. Maybe. Hmm. I don't know. I get super distracted. If I have a hard time sometimes focusing on conversations one on one, I've noticed. I get stuck in my head a lot. Are the big things. And at this point, my wife will like see me zone out and be like, "Hey, I'm talking to you," and I feel really bad about it when she does it, but at least she knows. Um, so sometimes, especially when I'm live streaming, yes, yep, we got it. We have. I need more ptarmigan so we can actually make it, but we got the Briar House pie last episode, so I want to make it since we have cabin fever, especially, but um, I don't seem to be able to make it right now. I'm gonna drop some weight here. Um, Getting low on flour too. Drop. And we looted in here already, so I was hoping we'd find more stuff, but not the case. Okay, let's see if we can find a ptarmigan now. Now we can actually move. But you'll catch me, I don't know if I'm sure you hear it all the time because I can't ever form one cohesive sentence. Oh, there's the bear. Do we need a bear pelt? I think we need a bear pelt, guys. I have a hard time sometimes, obviously. Finishing a statement before I start another one. It's kind of like Dory, where it's like, ooh, shiny. That's me. Okay, so I had to log off before he got to make and like eat the fish cakes. So I had to log off like at 9 o'clock this morning because my new position's a lot more calling. instead of just negotiating accounts, have to actually call on them. So I'm on the phone, and I can't really, like, I can't always, oh God, I don't really want to get down, but I can't hit that bear from here. Okay, well. Oh, it gives you cabin fever? That sucks. Well, that would be worse. I thought it helped with your cabin fever. Hmm. I need to find this bear again and not get mauled by him. That would suck. I don't think anybody quite understands the new system. It's a little bit wonky. Where is the bear? I'm like nervous now. I'm gonna cover over this hill and I'm gonna be face to face with old Smokey here. There's the wolf we panic shot earlier. There he is. Maybe it's just a glitch and it's not working then. That would suck. What are we wearing? I know we have the bear bedroll. Are we wearing a bear pelt too? We are. We should down this bear. It's 2 shots on him. Where you going, buddy? No, but really, where are you going? Come back. Oh, he's coming back. No! I didn't mean come back that quickly. Oh, shit. Where is he? Up, 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 up. I hear him. I'm afraid to go look for his footprints, because I'm going to hop down and he's going to be face to face with me. I keep getting like a breeze of hot air, and I couldn't quite figure out what it was for a few minutes, and I remembered my computer tower sitting right next to me. Okay, let's see where he went. I really want this bear. He's bleeding. Now I'm nervous. I don't hear him anymore. I'm gonna have to come back and look for him later. This is a dangerous game we're playing. Yeah, the stews, they seem like they mimic the increased rest, so I wonder if it's a good way to like force yourself to be tired enough to sleep through the night. Like I could see them being really helpful if you were hurt, because then you could sleep for a big chunk of time without needing to waste a bunch of time. Oh, let's not auto walk off the cliff, shall we? I don't know where this bear went. We're gonna go back, because I don't like this. I don't know where he went. He was running around. I have a funny feeling he's glitched in a rock somewhere. We don't need him that bad, I guess. Mad that I wasted 2 bullets, though. Because watch, he's gonna be all up in my face now. We'll check. His cave should be right along here somewhere. The stews are nice before, like right before you go to bed too. So if you make them and then don't eat them until you're ready to sleep, it seems like it makes it easier to go to sleep. So it's been 3 hours since we ate our venison pie, apparently. Rabbit pie, whichever one we ate, they're the same. I think all the hand pies give you the same amount of unburdened for the same amount of time. So, which is cool because it's whatever protein you can find, you can use. I really wish they increased the spawn on the ptarmigans because they're used for so much now and they just don't spawn that often. Doesn't feel like. Oh shit. So our bear went in here with us. There's his feet prints. You hear me scream like a girl, mind your own business. Yep, okay. And then he went this way. Okay. Oh, there he is. I'm gonna see if we can get him closer to the house. Hey, buddy. There you are. Hi, bud. Because they won't charge unless you, like, they have to get within a certain distance of you to charge. So, come on. Come. Oh, he's not bleeding anymore either. Shoot. Alright. So if we don't shoot him again, he won't bleed out, I don't think. These tracks are not showing he's bleeding anymore. I'm afraid to let him get too close, though, because if he charges, we're gonna turn tail and run. Hey, buddy. Did he just die? Oh, alright. I mean, okay. That's one way to do it. It really looks like it's gonna start storming. Let's see what we can quarter off of this guy. Poor guy didn't make it. We don't have a pie with us here, do we? Alright, well, I'll take one of these back for now, because those wolves are gonna... Okay, we're real heavy. Alright, we'll come get these in the morning, because we're just too tired to hold them. I was hoping to get them a little bit closer than this, but I guess we're gonna... Oh, wait. Let's take the headache. Okay. This looks like it's gonna start blizzarding. I'm afraid that if I don't do it now, it's gonna start blizzarding. I'm gonna get stuck inside. We have cabin fever, so we'll have to sleep outside anyway. Alright, he just dropped, so we have some time. So we're gonna sleep now. And then we'll grab the bags in the morning. And I'll harvest them off camera. That way you guys don't have to sit through me harvesting it up. Because we're not gonna micro it, we're already level 5. I'm just gonna leave the meat here. It'll be a good place to cook if we get the stalker's pie. It'll be a good place to come back and cook that if we really want to. 'Cause I think stalker's pie you need bear. I think. I think this gives us a headache too. Does it? Yeah, because it's sweet, so gives us a lot of calories, this camber flight, but it also gives us a headache. So we'll eat our bannock for now. And then in the morning we'll eat one of our hand pies for the extra weight and drop everything we eat. Yup. You son of a whore. I like to micro wolves. Is my favorite thing to do. There we go. No, I thought I heard it. We just had like a 3-day blizzard. Can we not have another one? Thank you. Cool. Oops, I didn't mean to drink that. Okay, we need to make water. Or do I have water on the thing over here? I do. Okay. Alright, let's drop everything we can into a disorganized pile. So we don't need that. We don't need that. That. Cooking ingredients are heavy. Okay. We should be much later now. Oh yeah. Let's go. Should be able to do this in like 2 trips now. We should stop running though. Okay. Bring all these bags back and then I have to unfortunately go back to work. Sadly. There's a chance I'll be live streaming tonight. I'm gonna see what the wife feels like when she gets home. She was up at 3 o'clock this morning, unfortunately. That's more for Bella since I said that's a Stormwalker already, but so she, I'm gonna guess, is probably going to be pretty tired. I don't really care about those guts. Those guts can stay. We're gonna have to shoot these puppies. Because they beelined right for us as soon as we grabbed that. Yep. You son of a... I don't have any... I dropped all my flares. That was dumb. Kind of hate this area. It's one of my least favorites. There's just so many wolf spawns right here. Because they spawn back there. Where are you? I hear you. They spawn in front of this, they spawn behind it, and they spawn over there. So there's like, I've seen as many as like 5 or 6 wolves just sitting here. Am I bleeding? No, I'm not. Woo! No, I'm not bleeding. He's bleeding, because I shot him. Well, congratulations, that's awesome. That's much more important anyway. This looks like it's gonna turn into a blizzard again. This weather's been miserable. Sometimes it does mean bleeding, sometimes it doesn't. We're gonna be safe and just take 2 this time. Not get greedy. Nah, nah. Pain in my butt. Like, legitimate laceration does mean bleeding, but in this game it does not always, unfortunately. I don't know why. And it's like sometimes it'll say like, basically, like you just said, laceration, and it will mean bleeding, and other times it's not bleeding, so. Who knows? Well, we got the bear. It's an exciting little end. Got the bear. I considered making a bow just so that when we do go and find ptarmigan, I can get as many of them as I can. Because apparently with the ptarmigan, if you can hit it with a fire-hardened arrow, you can get more than one. Usually when you get one, they all run away. As they do, because there's noise. But apparently the bow doesn't scare them off. So it would be cool to be able to get at least 2 of them. Like, I don't need to be greedy and get all 4, but 2 would be cool. Yeah, the statuses are sometimes, they're so wonky. Like, I'll have ones where, like, I don't typically, unless it's, I don't always fix sprains. I just leave them, because they will heal if you don't fix them. They'll just, like, heal over time. Oh, it's out the gut, not the... Yeah, they'll just, like, if you leave them, if you look at the timer on them, as soon as the timer runs out, you're just better. So, like, if you, I think it's like a 6-hour, or it's longer than 6 hours. There's like an hour-long timer on it, or whatever it is. Amount of time you have to wait before you can walk again, but... I don't have a sprain to show you, but... But... I'm hoping once we get back to Mystery Lake, there'll just be more spawns, or not Mystery Lake. Yeah, Mystery Lake, so we can get a coastal. There'll be more spawns for, ptarmigan, so we can grab a few more. But... I want to see which recipes. Do you guys know which recipes give you the... There's a bonus for basically eating a meal. Is it just the big pies that give you that? It doesn't seem like the small pies give you that bonus. Okay. £20. So we've got a good amount of meat sitting here. Yeah, breaks are the worst. I guess because they figure it's a sprain and not a break. It's the only thing I can think of. That I don't know. I mean, I've rolled my ankle and I've been fine in 2 days or so, but not hours. I mean, but their fix is to put a wrap on it and call it a day, so even with the wrap, it miraculously fixes it right away. Totally believable. I think it's funny that when you pick up a bag, it says 20.26 pounds. When you go to harvest it, it's only 10. I wonder if that's a glitch. Or if it's just because there's two bags right on top of each other, maybe. No, it still does it. That's a weird glitch. Because I can't imagine the burlap sack weighs 10 pounds. Sack weighs 10 pounds. Unless it's 20 pounds to carry it, but that would be silly. I was going to harvest this off camera, but I figure we'll just do it real quick. Because otherwise I'll forget about them. There's a chance. That's cool. I mean, it's not cool that you broke your toe, but it's cool that it fixed the right way. But yeah, this weather's for the birds. It's gonna turn into a blizzard again. Well, guys, that's it for us for today. I do need to go and get back to work, unfortunately. I get to go call a couple creditors now that I had set up before lunch. Let me know what you guys think about my ramble earlier. Do we want to keep going on the coastal, or not coastal, I got coastal on the brain now. Do we want to keep going on the comforts playlist, the new one, after we do go get the technical backpack and stuff? Do we want to keep that playlist? Do we just want to stop playing it for now, use it as a backup? Like, what do you guys want to do with that? I'll take you guys through and show you how to do the technical backpack and to get up the summit. It's pretty easy. We can definitely do those two things and kind of go from there. But that's it for me today. It was nice hanging out with you guys. Hopefully I'll be able to get back on today or tomorrow. I'm going to start doing fishing on my solo character so I can play around with the new fishing and freshwater fishing the way I did with the saltwater video. So I want to see at least what fish seem to be spawning. And it'll give us a slightly bigger sample size on those lures. So see what we like and what we don't like, things like that. But have a great day, guys, if I don't see you today. And otherwise, we'll see you in the next one. Later, Gators.